me time, loving me right, giving me life all night. You could be telling me lies, making me cry, wasting my time the whole time. So just be careful what you take for granted. Yeah. 'Cause with me, you could do damage.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We're so happy to have you back. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the reactions on the last video. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad that you are part of the family, and we are going to grow into a very big, lovely beauty family. All right, so today we are gonna do something for the hair. I mean, the channel is about makeup, hair, and skincare, just beauty in general. So today we're gonna be doing something for the hair, and it's for natural hair specifically. But let me not say specifically, even if you have relaxed hair, you can still pull off this hairstyle. The technique is the same really, it's just that it is also open for natural hair sisters. I am a natural hair sister. It's just that today I have blow dried my hair. Disclaimer, it is not in its 100% natural state. It is blow dried. This morning I did blow dry it. So we are going to be doing clip-in extensions, and I am going to be using the Kinky Straight fiber. So let's get into it. All right, so the first thing you're going to need is obviously the hair. And I'll be using this hair fiber in the style Kinky Straight from Goddess Hair. I will leave their details in the description box. That's where I get my hair. That's my preferred hair store. They have everything I usually need. I do try other places, but that's my preferred one. They have the best hair, right? And the next thing that you're going to need is obviously the clips, because we're making clip-ins, and I'll be using these clips. I get these at Cosmetic Connection. Let me just open it so you see exactly what it looks like. They come in different sizes, but this is probably the one that you will find. You can get this at Cosmetic Connection. I think I've seen these at Clicks as well, but these are my kabongwe Clicks. I remember seeing just the one clip and not a pack of clips, so I would really recommend that you go to Cosmetic Connection. And I think Cosmetic Connection does have an online store, but they have this pack, and they retail for about 20 rand or 16 depending on the size, but I got these for 20 rand. So you will need about 5 packs of these for a full head, right? The next thing that you're going to need from a product perspective is hair moisturizer, and I will be using the Can2 Grow Strength hair moisturizer, particularly this one because it does not grease my hair out at all. So I love this one. That's what we're going to use. The next thing that we're going to need is some hair gel, obviously for our edges or just the front, to make sure that the hair is sleeked down properly. And I use the Eco Style gel in the red tub. It doesn't really matter which one you use, or it doesn't matter which gel that you use, but I prefer Eco Styler for natural hair. It really does the most, and it does not flake, like at all. It does not flake, it does not leave any residue. You are then going to need some hair oil as well, and I use the L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Hair Oil for all my weaves and my wigs, any hair piece. This is the oil that I prefer. It's so silky, it's so lustrous, it's the right amount of shine. You know, not the oil sheen type of shine. No, not that one. All right, moving along, you're gonna need a pair of scissors. You are going to obviously need a hairbrush to detangle your hair, and I'll be using this bean brush from L'Oreal Elvive. Love it. It does not hurt. You're going to need a rat tail comb like this one. I prefer this one with the metallic end, but you can also use this kind if you will. I would just assume this one is less painful than the other one if you have natural hair. But like I said, this hairstyle also caters for relaxed hair. You will just then need a more sleek hairpiece than this one. Right, Moving along, you will also need a hair clip just to put your hair in place. And last but not least, you will need a threaded needle. So another optional, this is just an option, it does not have to be there, but it can be. You might need a measuring tape, just a normal measuring tape, and I'll tell you why. You will need a measuring tape to measure your head with the lines as you go once off. This is if you're planning to do this hairstyle a lot, like if you're planning to have clip-ins, like it's a different hair textures. Maybe next time you want something more curly or more kinky or just more afro, then you already know your measurements, and then also it's about exactly where you're gonna cut, and this will be so efficient. You will save so much time. But if you like, you can always just go in with the fiber that you've just purchased and then just measure around your head as you go. It's an option, but if you're going to be doing this hairstyle a lot, then I really recommend the measuring tape. Right, let's get into it. So this is the fiber. You're gonna need about 2 bags of these, and because this hairstyle and you're really not sure and you don't want to spend too much money on the fiber, if you're not sure if you're gonna like it later or whatever, you can always use synthetic hair, and I will leave a description of a similar package. I think Magic has Kinky Straight vibe when it comes to their hair pieces. I'll just leave that, so then maybe you can try, like, get to know your style more or change the clips around. Then you can definitely use synthetic hair for this. I just like to use virgin hair because then I like the versatility of being able to style my clip-ins, whether it's curling them further into different sets of curls or straightening them even more using heat on them. So that is why I use these, but you don't have to. You can use synthetic hair for this hairstyle. You're still gonna rock. All right, let's get started. I'm just gonna sanitize my hands. I use the Gardol hand sanitizer, hand and surface sanitizer. I love this. It does not smell like sanitizer. I get it from Clicks. Clicks, Discam, Cosmetic Connection. You guys can have all my money every time, because wow, I go in. All right, so you're just gonna roll it out. You're just going to roll it out. That is the first thing you're going to need to do. And then obviously after rolling it out, you're just going to just feel it, make sure that it is what you're looking for. And guys, please, I really recommend that you wash your hair pieces after purchasing, because especially if you order it online or wherever, just wash it. It's just hygienic and better. And you know the other thing why you need to wash your hair, sometimes it has this really weird smell, and you're sure you're not gonna want to walk around smelling like what it smells like. So I really recommend that you wash it just a little, just to get the smell and whatever it has out. All right, so you're gonna roll it out. Just gonna pull this out and then get it nice and ready. This is so nice. All right, so I'm just gonna take my ribbon out. Let's get started. So obviously the first thing you're gonna do is you're going to just brush your hair. I'm just gonna quickly do that. These brushes, I think they're called bean brushes. They're so great for detangling because I have a hope, and like I really love this. I'm not sure if they sell it. I got it as a promo item at Clicks. One of those specials, buy one get another free, buy 2 products get a gift vibe. So that's how I got this brush. Alright, so a similar one will work. Cosmetic Connection has these. Like a Honaga clicks, like a discam. You can definitely get a toothbrush. Alright, so now that my hair is brushed back, let's get started. You're gonna take your red tail comb and your clip, just to clip your hair out of place. And then we're gonna start right at the bottom. We're gonna open a line. Gonna pat your hair. You guys can see, right? So you are then gonna go in and measure. Remember that measuring process? So what I like to do then is I like to grab my measuring tape like this, and I'm just gonna go on the centimeter side or inches, whatever you do prefer. It's really not that hectic. And I will usually write these down. I'm just gonna show you both ways so that we are on the same page. On the centimeter side, you're just gonna measure from one point to the next, right? And that you will know that is the size, which is about 19 centimeters at the back. So you already know that's the size you're gonna cut. And then you're gonna go into the fiber. Just be careful. And then you're gonna measure 19 centimeters, right? That's the one way. The other way, if it's not measuring tape, then you're just going to obviously unroll the hair like so, and then you're gonna double weft it. Please double weft your hair, especially for volume purposes. You want your clip-ins to have volume, especially if you have natural hair already. My hair is natural, but it's a bit to the thin side. I don't consider my hair really nice and thick afro-like. So if you're like me and you really like volume, I would really recommend that you double weft. And by double weft, I just simply mean like 2 pieces like this. All right, so right, this is how you're going to measure, right? And then you're gonna mark it off like so, so you know you need that much, and then we're just gonna cut it off, right? So that is how you would measure your hair, whatever the fiber, right up till the top, and then you just keep cutting them off. Also, okay, this is the one that goes at the back, and this is the one that goes all the way up to the front. I would really recommend that you cut 10 pieces. By 10 pieces, I mean 10 different pieces for a full head. If you already have a lot of hair, like really bulky hair, then a maximum of 7 pieces is what I recommend, because but if you're looking to make it even bigger, then the floor is yours. It's your show, so you just do whatever makes you happy. But I usually use a minimum of 10 pieces because I have hair to the thin side and I would want to add volume onto it. Right, let's get to the sewing part. So I'd already put this piece out here. Oh, and disclaimer, this hairstyle, it takes about 2 hours to 3 depending on how fast you are in sewing, and it doesn't have to be a proper sew job, just so that you are able to secure the hairpiece along with the clip. So that's just a disclaimer that ain't gonna wake just for prepping. All right, so I've already double wefted this one, as you can see, and then I sew it together, right? Nice. So I just sew it together. This is what a double wefted piece would definitely look like. Let me just demonstrate what a non-double weft would look like, a single weft, right? So this is what a single weft looks like. See, this is how it's amazing, but when you double it up, Hands are double weft, very, very important. I really need to demonstrate this. This is very important. So this is what I mean by double weft. See the difference? So the difference is very, very obvious. You really want to get it bulky and full and nice. Right, now let's get into the sewing part. All right, you're definitely going to need a needle. Of course, I'm not using a standard size. It's a bit on the medium size, right? You can use a curved needle if you can get your hands on one, but zona diafumanea at Clicks, at Cosmetic Connection, you will get all sorts of needles. Try not to use the really, really standard small one, like the thinnest one that you get, because child, it's gonna be painful. You're gonna be pricking, and we don't want that kind of mess. No, we want you and your fingers to be safe in this process. So I like this medium-sized one. If you use a curve, even better, but this one does the job. All right, you're gonna grab a clip. So I just want to demonstrate what these clips do and why they are so cool, right? So this is what it looks like, ne? And it snaps, it opens, and when it's open, this is what it looks like. So you want it to face this side because then it's easier to insert it into your hair, right? And then how you close it up and it secures, like it stays in place so much that you can go swimming with it, you can sleep in it. That's how secure this clip is. That's why I love clip-ins. It's a 5-minute hairstyle. How tatile hona le moyang, you just take 5 minutes clipping everything in, then you're out the door. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take one clip, and judging by your size of the piece that you've taken, you are going to measure an inch away from each clip how many clips you need per piece. Usually the ones at the back, you need 2 pieces. Moving up towards the medium, you need about 3. Right in the middle of your head, you need 4 or 5 or 6 depending on the size of your head. And then right from there, we start again with 3 pieces up to 2, right? So it's really, really not that deep. So that's how much you need. So one other thing that you need to make sure is that your clip is facing the right way. And by the right way, I mean the way we're not and close it. So this is the way I need you to ensure that it's shebile, so that when it's open, the comb is right in front. So this is the correct way, right? So you're just going to take your weft, and then this is how you're gonna place it right at the corner. Let me show you. I just want to show you guys, because this is a really cool hairstyle to know. All right, right over there. And you will also notice that there are like a few holes, right? We are going to be using the top holes right at the top, just those 2. That's all we're gonna need, because it does get really secure. You don't need to be sewing throughout all the holes, right? Just make sure that there's no shedding from the cutting. Okay, nice. So you're gonna take your needle and thread, and let's start sewing. So you're just gonna sew this up. Oh, my hands are slippery. So see, nothing too complex. It doesn't have to be a super neat process, guys. We're not gonna see this at all. clip-ins don't show. Alright, and that's just how you're gonna secure it. I'm just gonna Alright, so remember what I meant about an inch from the other clip, which is about that much. See? So that's the spacing that you will need, and the only one of the reasons, or the main reason, is that you don't want to end up using too many clips unnecessarily, because you really don't have to use that many clips, right? And we also want to promote comfort. So you don't want to end up having too many clips in your hair. All right, let's sew, ladies. Okay. Still sewing. All right, so that was kind of quick. So I'm just gonna take a comb and just want to comb it out. Just, oh, there shouldn't be hair all over the place, and in case there's shedding, you want to get rid of it really early. All right, so this is what it looks like. See the finished product. It's not 100% neat, but it's gonna get the job done. All right, now that we've sewn in the clips, that is really it. Now we're gonna install them. They're gonna look so cute. All right, let's get started. I did these off camera just to save time, but it is exactly the same process that I just shown you guys. All right, so we're gonna start with the 2 clip at the back. I just wanna comb it. Please comb your hair after sewing it in, because yeah, so remember, always make sure that they open. This is what they look like when they're open. The comb is in the front. Okay. All right, so literally you just, I don't know. Okay. Ooh, must practice what I preach. Said we need to secure the excess hair with a clip or a ribbon. See, now I can demonstrate better. Okay, so literally right above, you're just going to insert the comb, and then you're gonna snap it. Did you guys hear that? I'm gonna do it again. Insert and snap. Secure. So we're gonna do the second one. I remember I used to do this back in the day when I used to do my own bonding. Hey guys, I used to do my own bonding, and I would like put glue on it. It's bonding glue. It's like gray, smells really bad, and then dries black and becomes really sticky. So this is the method you you need to do to put the glue on your scalp. Yo! And it used to be popping. Let's get nahana hore. It was popping. Man, if you know me from back in the day, you will know it was popping, my weave. But yeah, that had to stop because there was a bit of hair breakage in the end, and you know, it was just a tedious process. However, I used to hate it. All right, so we're gonna move up. Let's measure. Remember, open your clips, snap. Right, I'm gonna do the same thing up here. I don't know if you guys can see. Please, I'm like let me know if you can see. Like but once it's in your hand, you will know. Okay, it's time to insert. Okay, it's a comb, remember. So see, it's already coming together, and we're just two tracks in. Okay. All right, now that I've really demonstrated what you're supposed to do, let me show you the back. See? There? See, so this is basically what you're doing at the back. It's nothing hectic. So I'm literally just going to speed it up so that we can do the rest of the head. All right. Okay, so we almost at the top, and what I like to do when we get here, because this one is more obvious, got inches all of a sudden, I'm just gonna go in with some moisturizer just to moisturize this part because my hair is so dry. Guys, don't let your hair be caught dry like this one. But it's really dry because I just needed to demonstrate from the jump what it is you need to do. I just needed it to be in its most like my hair's long, ne? No, maybe. All right, so what I like to do when I get here is I like to incorporate a hair straightener. So let's just plug in the straightener. But what do you think so far? Let's just plug in the straightener, warm it up a bit just so that it blends much better. But this is just a preference. You might prefer not doing that part at all. Right, so my straightener is here. So what I like to do, just a little, see, my hair is natural. Do you guys see that curl? Right. I'm just going to section it Okay, just gonna grab a straightener. Right, not too much. I just need it to blend in really well. That's sufficient. Doesn't have to be too straight. Obviously there still has to be like a kinky element. And this is optional. Like, I know some natural hair sisters, however bad, they do not put heat on their hair no matter what. I'm not one of those. Then I guess if you have no intentions of putting heat on your hair, then probably try to get like a fiber that really matches your hair, like a whole. Like, there are kinky fibers out there, because even this is not super straight, it's kinky straight. So you just need to be sure of the ones that you find. And if you don't want to do your own clip-ins, you can literally just buy them ready-made. I'm just that type of person. I'm a solutionist. Hi Lisiko, I wanna get that, I'll make it if I can. So I just like solutions. I don't want anyone to be stuck. That's better. Basaji. We make a plan. If I want inches, I get inches. If I wanna go short, I go short. Hang. Yay, we got time. Alright, so now we've reached the top. This is where you then decide how you're gonna go about your styling. Are you going to have a part? That's how versatile it is. Are you gonna part it? Are you going to just push it all back? I'm just going to push it all back right now because it's the easiest thing that we can all do together. Okay, let me see if I need a piece here or not. Probably not, because if we're gonna push it back, then okay, turns it towards the side. Just want to center it properly. This is where you decide, right at the top, what you're doing. Okay. So this is the part where we're gonna grab the brush. Any brush that you're gonna be using. I'm going to be using a coarse brush. This is what it looks like. Ooh, excuse me, it's a bit dirty. So this is the part where you're just gonna go in and brush it all back. Okay. Edges, I'll be using my Eco Styler. Okay. Just gonna grab my edge brush. This is what it looks like. You can use a toothbrush for this one or a comb, whatever works for you, but this is what I use. Okay, I'm just gonna take a bit more of the moisturizer. Well, at this stage you can just use the gel, but I like to use the moisturizer just overall all over the head. This alrighty, and we're done. So I'm just gonna take this band, it's a normal band, and we're just going to this is optional. This is very optional. All right, and we are done. What do you guys think? Let me turn around. Okay. What do you guys think? That's what it looks like at the back. So yes, this is the finished product, guys. Let me know what you think of this hairstyle. You can go longer if you want. You can go shorter. Another option is I'd cut this into a bob, but I really wanted to give it a very natural look, so I'm not gonna cut it into a bob. I'm gonna leave it as is in its natural state, in its natural length. I'm really not gonna cut it. I really like this length. It's a natural length. So this is what the finished product looks like. Are you guys gonna try it? I think you should. And like I said, you can sleep in this hairstyle. I usually don't, because I really don't mind doing this. It will obviously be a lot quicker than the time that we took, because it's a demo video, but how it is really not a lengthy process. 15 minutes tops. You won't take any more than that. If you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what other hairstyles you'd like me to try. I hope I can really try them. And if you haven't subscribed, join the family. You want to be part of this family. I mean, thank you so much for being with us and during this video as well. Bye guys.
You take for granted.